So
You are
I'm also doing great.
now you're.
Thanks for asking. So
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. And what about your day? How you are planning?
so my day was quite good because now I before 4 to 5 days I joined my college, graduation college for medical science, and now this year I qualified for NEET UG exam. So that's why I got admission in government medical college. So
Oh,
now my parents admitted me into a hostel, so now I'm feeling very good.
that means you are
Good.
doing MBBS?
Yes,
Oh, that's great.
this is my first year, starting of first year.
Okay, so very soon you will be a doctor, future doctor.
Thanks for this. Thanks for admiring.
Okay, so keep remember us whenever we visit your clinic. My lots of wishes with you. May God
Thanks
flourish.
for thanks
And you
for your
very
speech.
and what are you planning for the specialization? In which field will you go?
Okay, so today,
No, no, no. I mean, after MBBS, after 4 years, what are
yes.
you planning for
So
the MD? That is the specialization.
yes, so I did not plan any previously. This is starting of first year, 4 to 5 days before I started. So that now I did not, I don't decide, but I will try to because it is the starting of my college, so I will decide after in which subject my test will rise. So that is on the behalf of I decide.
Oh, yes, yes. It takes time. So after means when you will keep on doing the trainings and then the internships, and then you will realize that which field is best for you,
Yes,
and then you
definitely,
will choose that
definitely.
field. That's great. That's great. So Sachin, tell me about yourself, about your family, about your hobbies.
Yes. So thanks for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. So as you know, my name is Sachin. I am connecting you from Jodhpur district of Rajasthan state, where I got a medical admission in medical college in Jodhpur. And if you talk about, I'm from proper Churu district and nearby village, nearby the district headquarter of Churu district. And I born in Churu. So and if you talk about my family, so there are 6 members in my family, and if you talk about my uh, education qualification, I'm pursuing MBBS, and I'm not any graduate now till now. And if you talk about my hobbies, so I did 4 to 5 days. Now 4 to 5 days, I have not any specific free hobby because before 2 to 3 days ago I was I was visiting various places in Jodhpur with my parents, and now for 4 to 5 days before I skipped my almost hobbies. But if you talk about 4 to 5 months ago, I was practicing regularly for my English speaking skills, and I will try to keep continue with my journey with my college. Uh, before 3 months, I was preparing for this my English speaking skills. So
Mhm.
that's all about.
Because it is absolutely necessary in your profession that
Yes,
as we called as a doctor, so in every conferences and whenever you are writing the medicines at that time also, and sometimes the people they visit us and they don't know Hindi. Sometimes the visitors, sometimes the foreigners. So at that time, very embarrassing situation arises because I talked to one Harish Bhave. He was a I think he was having one shop of medicine. So one day he was not very much into English. So one day one call came from a foreigner that I am suffering from this, and I need some medicine. and he talked about the combination of medicine, but because he was not knowing English, so he disconnected the phone and keep off the receiver. At those times telephones were there, so he keep off the receiver so that he may not disturb him again. And from that day onwards he decided that I will definitely learn English, and now he is speaking beautiful English, advanced English.
Yes,
Harish, do you
yes,
talk?
I agree with you because sometimes we are in some chaotic situations, some embarrassing situations when we can't speak. And if we know this language, we can connect, we can communicate with foreigners also because this is the only language they know. Because in India they don't know Hindi language. Most of some know, but almost don't know. And I'm very keen to know about something new.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I will tell you. And uh, as you know, my name is Aarti Chobe. I am connecting you from Madhya Pradesh. I was born and raised up in Bhopal, and my education was also from one of the convent school. And after that, I went to MVM College. There, I completed my BSc in mathematics, and then I opted this masters in English literature. And after that, I have completed my masters in education. But I got married in Narsingarh. That is a small town place, Tehsil place, you can say. It's one of the block of Rajgarh district. And so I am placed here because my job is here. I am a government teacher since 2001. And earlier to 2001, I was teaching in convent schools. So, and my subject is English only. I teach English as a subject. And sometimes I provide some important tips for spoken English also to my students. So yeah, I'm enjoying my job and no complaints till now. And if I talk about my family, my husband, he is a government agricultural officer, and I am blessed with three kids. My elder daughter, she is a director in law department in KIT University, Delhi. My younger daughter, she is pursued her MBA from Bangalore, Christ University. So she is right now she is having her own business in travel tourism. And my son, he is an advocate, and right now he is an instructor in career launcher. You may be knowing in Ahmedabad. So
Okay, it was nice introduction of yours because you covered almost all things, like your family, your education, so almost all things. And I
yeah,
loved your profession because you're doing very well in your profession. Which subject do you teach?
I teach English.
Yes, so you provide English spoken tips also, and that
Mhm.
is great because nowadays in Indian educational system, I have seen this thing that almost teacher teach the syllabus. They don't if any as I have seen that almost the teachers from I have read some teachers are good, but some of them are almost as they have to their means was to teach only syllabus. So you are doing very great. It helps the students in future and they remember this.
Because I think the main important role of a teacher is not only teaching, but motivating a student. Once you will motivate him, once you will, ignite that spark within him, then definitely then he will never look back and he will always move forward, and he can do miracles because he is having lots of capacity. He is having so much potential within himself. But teachers, we have to just remove of that dust, and then the it will shine like a diamond. So that
Yes, I
teacher's work is that much important to do whatever possible so that we can remove that dust. You can have you seen that coal? Because in coal there is a diamond also. So when you remove that dirt from that coal, then it becomes a diamond, a shining diamond. So students are like that only. And
yes.
we teachers, we are like candles. We can show light only when we burn and we melt. And this much,
Yes,
this much struggle we have to do. Then
yes,
only we could called as a good teachers.
Yes, I am agree with you because I have seen all very teachers like you and some are other types of, and but teachers are which teachers taught me, they are also very good in a very reputed school of Solo district. And some are like you and very experienced teachers. And for English, sometimes it is important that sometimes the teachers teach, if they teach the spoken English, that how to speak English fluently, how to speak English, how to understand English, then they don't take it as a burden. Sometimes the teacher don't teach them how to speak English, so their only means to learn the question, to mug up the question answers of that particular lesson, some grammar rules, to mug up the grammar rules, and that is the reason that they don't get marks. And
Hmm.
so you are doing very great.
Thank
And
you.
so you are providing spoken English skills to your
Yes,
students.
I always these times, actually, I want to tell you that on 10th of August 24, I joined one of the high secondary school of my tehsil, and I could have, I was just trying to understand the mindset of my students, and the examinations began, first term examinations, and I was busy in those examinations. Right now, I am just correcting their no, answer sheets. And after that, I am planning that I have planned many games, vocabulary games also, that will enhance their vocabulary. And then I decided that I will tell the summary of that lesson in Hindi, but then I will ask them to narrate that story in English, whatever English they can narrate. And I will also tell them the once I will narrate it in Hindi and once I will narrate it in English, and then I will ask them to read silently their textbook and then narrate the same story, like shadowing. This is one of the
Yes,
practice, shadowing.
yes, this is good
Let's.
point because yes, this is
Hmm.
good point because when a teacher create a environment of class in English, environment of English in class, so that is when they learn English. This sometime we are surrounded by English environment, then we
Hmm.
learn English. We don't want to learn, but sometimes we learn this English by by the environment. So that becomes important when teacher try to create, so then students unwantedly they learn. Sometimes because they feel comfortable uncomfortable in the starting days, but after, according to me, they will definitely they will recommend themselves. They will
because
improve themselves.
because students of high school and high secondary, they are teenagers, and this is the state of mind when students they get distracted very easily.
Yes,
So it's difficult to concentrate them inside the class. So for that, we have to again and again. I have to amend my teaching, amend the different. I just follow different strategies, different games, so that they take interest in my class. So I keep on trying such things,
yes,
and
because
let.
yes, because it is the age of to learn something. 18 it is the age of that is the mentality of teenager that he can take almost every type of risk. It is the and some teenagers are also very keen to learn something new. They wanted to take risk. They want to do something new. So that is the age of this. And a teacher can learn, if a teacher want, he or she can teach the students easily of this age, because I am also belong from this age. I am only 19. I just turned 19 before 4 to 5 months ago.
Okay, okay. So have you done a special kind of learning for clearing this MBBS examination after 12th class? Or from which class
Yes.
you have started preparing for NEET?
So in my 11th or 12th class, I did not prepare because I was planning, but that was Corona time. So my
Okay.
parents did not send me because due to because that was Corona time, so they did not want to send me to far away from them. So, but after my 12th class, the fear of Corona was ended in almost in our country. So
Hmm.
after my 12th class, uh, there was no Corona, and that they sent me to a very good coaching, very reputed coaching of it was coaching of Sikar district in our Rajasthan state. Sikar and Kota, two hubs of coachings for NEET and JEE in
Hmm.
Rajasthan.
Yes.
Almost all India, because all our India students, throughout the India students read there, study there, and prepare there for various competitive exams. So I joined a coaching there, and the teachers of there was very good and very supportive. There were
Hmm.
classes, doubt counters were also held separately for students.
Hmm.
Because sometimes students are not comfortable for asking doubts and questions in the class. And, my
Huh.
class was very crowded because the 250 students was there in one class, in one batch.
Yes.
So it yes, 250
250
students,
students.
250
Oh my. Oh, oh. It's a great
in one
number.
class. So, and it is not possible to to answer every doubt of because
Hmm.
there was large numbers of doubts, so various type doubt counters were held, and there was separate timing for them. So that's all about that coaching. And because
And
the
how?
teachers because teacher have also very important role in student life. So
Good.
I joined coaching.
And what is your score in class 12?
My score was 93,
Oh,
almost 93, 92.8. So almost
that's great. Wow, lovely. So I'm talking to a very intelligent guy. I
not
just
so,
love
but
talking
because
with
yes, I'm not intelligent than you because you are teacher. So because experience cover the every type of things. So
So tell me, how the coaching helped you? I mean, what is their
so,
strategy and how do they teach them? How do they make you to learn anything?
so according to me, strategy is almost that what every teacher tell in the class, and that what to do, what should student do, what and to follow the teacher is almost it's it's a strategy according to me. And I followed in the first I attempted twicely, and in the my first attempt I did not score good. My score was good, but not to get any, not that much good that I will get a
Uh,
government medical college. But this year I got admission in medical government medical college, and last year my score was 535. So I did not get, but because some due to some shortcomings, because in the mid of the session I was suffered from chicken pox,
oh,
and so 10 to almost 10 days
mm,
after recovering it took,
it
and
took.
and after and due to some unknown reasons, because sometime cold fever also in the mid of the season. And but this year I did not miss any three. I missed only three classes because due to my platelet count was something down, so I missed only three classes. I went to home. And but a teacher has very important role because due to some situations, but a teacher can guide, but it is all up to student that how to follow the guidelines, their advice. It is almost, and every teacher, and teacher has every teacher want to see their students a good officer, a good doctor, and that is the that is the dream of every teacher, that students who are taught by him or her, they will become good officers, good doctors, good engineers. So teacher helped me very much, and sometimes I also used to go at the doubt counters to you know to record my doubts and solve my doubts. Sometimes I did not get time, so I used to solve with our friends in our hostel friends. So that's all about my coaching and teachers.
That means the teacher will guide, and at the end of the day, student have to learn, right?
Yes, at
He
the
will
end
be
of the end, teacher is very. My teachers was that much good that we did not have to study any other things after our class notes. Our class notes was only sufficient. Some teachers used to say that if you will read my our notes which we prepare uh, at classroom, you read you write in your notebook what I write on board, so that is sufficient for your NEET exam. Nothing will come out of the syllabus, and
no.
that was happened also because in the first year I was not faith, but second second attempt, I was fully trustful in in our teachers, and that is why I got selected.
And what about your schooling? Have you done it from government school or some private school?
No, in the starting, from the starting, I was from private school, but teachers was very good, and that is not they're not almost because it is not about schooling that any student is learning on government school, is studying at government school, private school. It is all up to the students because I have seen in our in our village some there are two government schools, and their very education quality is very good there. So they are not they are almost no, it is all up to the student. They're almost comparable. It's all up to the student that how much they study, uh, and how they study, the way of the studying. And if you talk about my schooling, so from I changed the school three times in the mid of my schooling. In the sixth and seventh class, I also went to a English medium school. My parents sent me, but at class, my parents switched my medium English to Hindi again because of the school was the quality was not good something. So that is why, and I was not comfortable at that time with English. But after that, I decided that I will learn English anyhow. So at this time, after clearing this exam, I was free. So 3 months back, I started learning this language.
That's good. Definitely, you are speaking good, and one day you will become very good speaker. Don't worry. Keep on
Thanks for your
practicing. Because you are having that spirit within you. You are having that motivation within you, and motivation is always from inside. It is never from outside. Because outside motivation, very soon it will go away. But the
yes,
motivation which is from inside, it will always with you.
yes.
So, tell me, how did you come to know about me? Have you watched my videos?
No, I did not ask. And if you can send me your channel link, I will visit and subscribe. But I saw your message, one message in group. So that time I was not free, but I messaged you that, and whenever you are free, you can message. So you gave me time of 7 p.m. to Wednesday. So that time my counseling was going on. My
Oh,
admission of the medical college basis was going on. So
mm-hmm.
that is why. And sorry for that time because I did not get time.
No
Okay, and
problem.
this time I was free, so I connected.
Actually, I come at about 6 o'clock to home from my school. So at 6:30 or at 6:30 to 7:30, I'm generally free. I just rest because it's a very long hours in school. Since from 9:30 to 6, I'm there. So that's why I don't take any session in the afternoon because it is not possible for me. Because in my free period also, the students, they want something, some doubts they are having, so they come to me. And I'm
Yes.
if I give you time that at 3:30 I'm free, at 4:30 I'm free, but suddenly students come for the doubt clearance, so I have to
Yes, yes, I can
regret.
understand because it's also important to cure
Yes,
the doubts of students is also. Okay, so thanks Aarti ma'am for connecting me. It was a
Yes,
really very nice conversation. And thanks for your supportive and kindful conversation. I will try to connect you again in the another day. So thanks for now.
definitely.
Have a nice
Welcome.